talk about E&O.
Right.
Because I know Jeremy and I were speaking and his experience with it was way different than mine, and talk about what your subject matter.
You didn't deal with it.
No.
See,
that was the problem, right? It wasn't, it wasn't 50 Cent,
call
it was
Winnie
Winnie.
for E&O insurance.
Our talent happened to get into a giant fight halfway through filming, and then lawyers got involved. So
I was
E&O
so nervous about E&O, by the way, to be totally honest, because I had gotten everything up there, and I was like, holy shit, if E&O falls apart right now, my financier is going to put his hands around my throat and squeeze very, very strongly.
E&O is errors and omissions insurance, which if you don't know what it is, you should speak to Winnie afterwards, because it can kill you. It can kill your process, your project, your hope, your life, your dreams, everything.
Well,
You can put a project
Winnie
together
was-
and at the end of the day, they say no and you're so get her involved. Go.
well, actually, that at the end of the rainbow is what everybody says is great. Oh my God, I got distribution, and that's the greatest thing in the world. And Jeremy's correct, because the frightening thing is delivering. Because once you have a distributor, somebody's interested and they want your film, there's going to be a long list of deliverable items that you have to have. So when I started out in the very beginning of our conversation, I wanted to emphasize that you've got to pay attention to business, because it's show business. So show is all about creative, but business is all about business. So the forms, the agreements, literally everything that goes along with filmmaking is important and imperishable in the very beginning stages. So plan it, keep all your documentation together, because that's the important part. And so when it comes to errors and omissions, it's going to be the questions on the application that need to be clarified of your process, whether you've got rights and releases and clearances from the underwriting story. Is it an original work? Do you have a copyright? Those kind of things, up to title and making sure the title is cleared, because there's occasions where titles are parallel to another title out there. So a title search also has to be done. And then there's music and clearance on music. So those are three essentials, let's say, for you to be worried about at the time of deliverables. But there's other things like agreements amongst the people that are in the film, and, locations, and did you get the location agreements, and et cetera. There's all sorts of things. So I'm going to say that the errors and omissions process should be easy if you pay attention to all your details and have all your forms and have everything outlined, so that you know that you've cleared everything, you've made sure clearance is in place for the music and title. That should make this process pretty easy. The main thing here is, if you've got a fictionalized project, that's going to be easy. But if you've got a life right situation, if you've got somebody that you're going to do a biopic on, that's going to be hard. So there's different types of films. Again, each one is different. But for the errors and omissions process, it will take a full application, and it will take a title search, and it will require sometimes a particular snippet of the film, or if there's a concern about the film, there might be a need to review it, and the underwriters will then provide a quote. So
your distributor will require this to pass. Your film will have to pass.
What I do is parallel.
You laugh, but it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
So it's parallel. There's distributors are going to want to know that you have errors and omissions, primarily because they want to be indemnified. So if it's released, if the film is released and there's some small situation with regards to theft of idea, that's very popular. Everyone's like, that was my idea, you stole it. And music and clearance on music. So when a lawsuit occurs, those distributors are going to look to you, because you're the one who arranged the production. You've done all the work on the production. So they're going to say, you indemnified me, you're protecting me. So that errors and omissions policy better be in place in order for us to file that claim. So that's why they want that information.